Take a look at this pink raw fish. Looks pretty attractive, doesn't it? But the moment you try a piece of it, your mouth and nose will feel like biochemical terrorism just occurred. The strange and stinky smell of ammonia will make you wonder, why the hell do people even eat this shit? The fish I'm talking about is skate. In Korea, this is called Hongeo. Fermented raw Hongeo in Korea is famous for a scent that reminds you of your least favorite public restroom you came across in your life. But despite the smell, it's a high-end luxury food that can even cost you over $600 for a single top-grade fish. Let's take a look at why Koreans love this cuisine, despite its ammonia scent that triggers like and dislike debates. First, let's identify this guy. Look at that pointy nose. That's the signature of a skate. If the nose is round, then it's just a common ray. These deep-sea predators are massive. Some records show them hitting 113 kilograms, which is about 250 pounds. Their eggs are referred to as mermaid's purses due to their value. But don't let the name fool you. Their parents have a venomous tail spike so toxic that old-timers say it can make a tree wither and die. They even produce weak electricity just to keep things spicy. Hongeo is one of the most well-known ingredients used in Jeolla province of Korea. They have a variety of different cuisines which actually preserve or even amplify the ammonia scent. Now here's the twist. A lot of Koreans think that Hongeo is from Jeolla province, but according to 세종실록 지리지, an ancient record written at around late 1400s, they don't even list Jeolla province as a major source for Hongeo. Back then, the northern part of Korea made the most use of Hongeo. Even today, the biggest catch comes from the icy waters of Incheon. Yeah, the same place where Korea's biggest international airport is at. These monsters love the cold. The north catches him, but the south made him famous. But the way they eat it, that's where it gets really complicated. In Jeollabuk-do, which is the northern region of Jeolla province, they don't usually rot it. They prefer it fresh, just like how Western people like it. But instead of using ingredients like butter and such, they mix Hongeo and some vegetables like salad. They call this menu as haemuchim, or they also dry it until it's chewy and then steam it. And if you go down to Haenam or Jindo, people might actually choose a yellow ray over skate. Even in the deep south, opinions are split. Not every local is a fan of the snake, including myself. Now, before we talk about eating, we need to talk about science, because Hongeo doesn't smell like that by accident. It smells like that on purpose, biologically. Unbelievable, but it is true. Most fish, like your favorite salmon or tuna, normally excrete urea as waste. But Hongeo is a cartilaginous fish, same family as sharks and stingrays. And these guys store urea inside their bodies to regulate osmotic pressure. So, when a Hongeo dies, that urea breaks down into ammonia, and instead of rotting like a normal fish, it ferments. Yes, this fish basically ferments itself. Nobody asked it to, it just does on its own. Now, does that mean you can just leave any old Hongeo in a corner and eat it later? Absolutely not. There's an art to this. Too much time or wrong conditions, then you'll just have rotten fish. The Koreans who perfected this, they are genuinely skilled people. And by the way, sharks ferment the same way. Iceland has fermented shark called
Hakar.
Thank you. So this isn't just a Korea thing. It's a cartilaginous fish. Korea just made it delicious. Allegedly. Now, here's something most people don't know. You can eat Hongeo fresh, like raw, straight from the ocean. Zero fermentation, zero ammonia. And it's actually really, really good. Fresh Hongeo has this incredibly unique taste. The outer membrane is slightly chewy and almost resistant, but the moment it breaks, the flesh inside just dissolves in your mouth. Silky, clean, slightly sweet. Unlike something like flounder or sea bass, which are mild and kind of blank, fresh Hongeo has a deep, lingering flavor. There's a character to it. There's also a special treat you only get with fresh Hongeo, the liver, called Hongeo-e. It's fatty, rich, and melts instantly. Apparently similar to monkfish liver. And because it spoils so fast, you can't ferment it. It's fresh only and is considered a serious delicacy. The problem? Fresh Hongeo spoils fast. Traditionally, people had to travel to Huksan Island or Mokpo just to taste it. Nowadays, refrigeration has made it more accessible to more people, but even specialty restaurants usually require advanced reservations. So why does nobody talk about fresh hongo? Because its fermented version became so famous and so notorious, so infamous, that fresh hongo had to legally change its name just to clarify it wasn't the fermented version. That's real. It's called 생홍어회 now. 생 means raw or fresh, because just saying 홍어회 makes people assume that it is the fermented one. Fermented hongo is, by global consensus, the second most pungent food on earth. Number one is
Surströmming.
Thank you so much again. The Swedish fermented herring. Hongo is number 2 on the list. Now, I want you to really sit with that, because the way people describe the smell of fermented hongo is vivid. Personally, it feels more like swimming pool water filling up my entire nose. That also sounds disgusting, doesn't it? And here's the thing, it's not just the smell. The ammonia content is so high, it's actually alkaline, strong, like chemical burn alkaline. If you eat too much without something acidic alongside it, it can neutralize your stomach acid and cause indigestion. The acidity pairing isn't just a cultural preference, it's chemistry, which is why the traditional drink pairing is makgeolli, which is Korean rice wine. The slight acidity cuts through the alkaline punch, and suddenly all that's left is just the umami, the depth. This combination is called hongtak. It's the combined word between hongo and takju. People who love it say there's nothing else like it in the world. Oh, how did this even start? There are a couple of origin stories, and they're all very Korean in that they involve either tragedy, practicality, or both. The most popular theory is that hongo was caught around Huksan Island off the southwest coast. To get it to the mainland, fishing boats had to sail for days, sometimes longer if there were storms. By the time the fish arrived, it had fermented naturally in the hold. Instead of throwing it away, people tasted it. Some of them liked it. Another theory goes back to the late Korea period, before Joseon, when coastal islands were repeatedly raided by Japanese pirates. I mean, when were we not invaded by Japanese people throughout the entire history? The government forced residents to evacuate to the mainland, according to the policy called Gongdo. People packed whatever they could, including their supplies of hongo, wrapped in straw or jars. By the time they arrived on shore, it had fermented. Again, they ate it anyway, and again, some of them liked it. There's a theme here, which is Koreans do not waste food. Hongo isn't just one dish. It's a whole universe of dishes arranged by difficulty, and we have an unofficial list, a tier list of them. Tier 1, for the curious, hongo muchim. This is your entry point. Sliced raw hongo, usually fresh, not fermented, tossed with vegetables like water parsley, radish, and cucumber in a sweet, spicy chojang sauce. The bones are soft enough to eat whole, which gives it this satisfying crunch. It's fresh, tangy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and a little spicy. And if you're scared of hongo, start here. Fun fact, hongo muchim is a staple at funerals in the Jeolla and Chungcheong regions. Very important cultural food, comforting, accessible, and deeply regional. Tier 2, you're committed now. Hongo samap. This is the most famous hongo dish, and samap means 3 combinations. This is hongo eaten with 2 other things, which are bossam and kimchi, all wrapped together. Now, why pork? Historically, in coastal Jeolla province, pork was expensive, so hongo and pork together was actually a luxury pairing, a feast combination, as you can see. Today, ironically, good hongo is about 10 times the price of the pork. The fatty richness of pork, the acidity of kimchi, and the punchy alkaline ferment of hongo. Now on top of that, add makgeolli, and now you have hongtak samap, the full experience. This is served at weddings and major celebrations across southern Jeolla province. If hongo isn't on the table, people in that region will tell you that the party doesn't have any real food. Tier 3, respect yourself. Hongo-jim, steamed hongo. Sounds gentler, right? When you steam fermented hongo, The heat releases the alkaline compounds more aggressively. The flesh gets softer and the cartilage gets softer as well. And now when you eat the bones, the ammonia punch just intensifies. The bones are actually the most intense part. Also, worth noting, the moist heat means the alkaline compounds can burn the inside of your mouth. This is a known thing and it's expected, but people eat it anyway.
Here we go again.
Tier 4. You've made peace with suffering. Hongeo Chun and Hongeo Team. Fried or pan-fried Hongeo. And here's the diabolical thing about frying. The batter seals the ammonia inside. You pick it up and you smell it. It smells fine mostly. You think, maybe this is the easy version. Well, you take a bite, you chew, and then it detonates. The seal heat and ammonia explode out the moment the batter breaks. It's been described as a thermal shockwave from the inside. So remember, eat it in small pieces. You have been warned. Hongeo Ekguk and Hongeo Ramyeon. Hongeo Ekguk is a soup made from hongeo's liver and organs, boiled with barley leaves or water parsley. One description, like the smell of an overcooked crab multiplied by 200. Now, surprisingly, Hongeo Ramen also exists. It is a restaurant dish. I don't know if it... Okay, don't blame me if when you do come across this and try it. Beyond classification, Hongeo Guzomchi and Hongeo Al. I'll keep this brief because these dishes are almost mythological. Guzomchi is basically the fermented gills. Gills spoil faster than any part of the fish, so getting properly fermented, not rotted, gills requires almost impossible timing. The difficulty level is compared to
Surströmming.
Thank you. Now, Hongeo Al is fermented Hongeo roe. It is so rare, it's usually only offered to regulars. 이게 맞나 근데? People who have eaten it describe it as surpassing surströmming and stinky tofu combined, with the smell lingering for an extended period. Even as a local Korean, I don't understand why people actually like it. What? Even die-hard Hongeo fans find this dish difficult. It really is the final boss out of all the menu from this tier list. So here's the thing about Hongeo. It's easy to laugh at it. It smells insane, and it can literally burn your mouth and stomach. It has a tier list. But Hongeo is also a food that has survived centuries, not despite being difficult, but because of what it means. It is on the table at weddings, at funerals, and at festivals. It's the food that says, this moment matters enough for the real thing. In a world where most food has been softened and optimized and made as inoffensive as possible, Hongeo is aggressively, defiantly, unapologetically itself. And honestly, I do sort of respect that. Well, I wouldn't actually eat the majority of the menu I mentioned on the tier list, but still, I could tell you for sure that if you ever find yourself in Korea, or if you live near a Korean market and you get to come across Hongeo, then try the Hongeo muchim first. See how you feel. Then work your way up the tier list. Or don't. That's also a valid choice.